Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in for another one of my videos. This time we're back on the old bootleg collection. As I think I've said before, it's really kind of come to an end with me no longer buying much stuff these days, having retired or semi-retired. But where I get the chance for doing a bit of trading, or I see something that's particularly nice, always tempted to try and get hold of them. So there's been basically a plethora of FLOYD titles come out over the last few weeks. They don't get them all, obviously. I don't have the funds or the possibility to get them all. So I just look at them and observe what's going on, and if there's something really good from a coloured vinyl point of view, then I'll try and get hold of them. But it's largely through trading stuff these days. So I just thought I'd share some really nice FLOYD titles that have come out with you. First one really to talk about is the Brescia 71 show, which has been released previously under various guises. CD and album and LP vinyl. The previous version that I had was the Pigs on the Groove, sort of fully opening out sleeve, coloured vinyl, and mine was number 141 of 300 made. It's quite scarce now, completely out of print of course. So that was my version. It was pretty much the complete show, but not quite. And I think they mixed up the order. So that came out in 2012. So that's 10 years old now. So what they've done now, there's been a new version of the show come out, and I think they've cleaned up the sound a lot. And it's the complete thing, and I've basically got 3 versions of this new one that's come out. So the first one to show you is this, which is a green hard case triple gatefold sleeve from the Bootleg Productions people, True Bootleg Productions people. So they did this in, I think, 3 or 4 different colours. One's a test pressing, but I think there's a white one, a black one, a green one and a red one. So this one is leather edition. So it's leather, which is numbers 21 to 130 leather. There's only 180 in total made of all the different variants, and this one is number 51, 180. And yeah, it's fantastic. There's no inserts or posters or anything with this one. So, as I say, leather effect. Beautiful hard cover. So typical style, and the vinyls are coloured but not multicoloured. Mine are red. There's a little bit of black marbling within a couple of them, but otherwise just translucent red vinyl. So, and Holy Grail labels. So really beautiful, heavy thing. So I won't show you all the vinyls, but so that's the green leather version. I'll try and look after these as I do it. It's a pretty precious thing. Okay, so I also on this occasion got this version. So this time it's red, it's in a box, but this is the Velvet edition. So similar to the, was it the Zurich that came out, the blue Zurich one that I had before. A really nice hard leather box, or leather effect, textured box. This is number 172 of the 180 total copies made. And then inside the box, so always very tight, you have a velvet version. So same print, beautiful soft red velvet on hard, and the same inside. So this time the vinyls are marbled. So we've got, coming up right, so it's black and white marbled basically. And they're all the same, all black and white marbled. So to me those are sufficiently different to encourage me to get them. Carefully put that back. It's amazing, isn't it, to think that those can be produced in such small quantities, and the manufacturing process must be quite complicated. So those are those two versions from the True Bootleg Productions label. But another label brought out the same show, it's the same complete recording. And they've done it as a sort of fairly standard looking triple album called The Perfect Union Deep in Space. So it's got a glossy single sleeve, and it says limited edition of 300 copies on coloured vinyl plus an extra 30 copies on splash multicoloured vinyl, and I got one of the splash ones, it's number 8 of 30. It's got a little sticker up there. And just for the bit of information, it says here, for the first time, the complete gig from Brescia recorded professionally by a sound engineer using a Yuha 4400 with Shaw microphones and adjusting the levels during the concerts, while a friend moved the 2 microphones that were placed on stands. The original tape was played a few times after the concert, then left safe without ever being touched since. With the 50th anniversary of the concert, a new transfer in 2496 6-bit was done, and this is the incredible result. The quality is outstanding, perhaps one of the best audience recordings of 1971, a unique document that finally sees the light in its definitive form. Comparing the track listing with the double album that came out in 2012, the only addition I can see is the blues as a track at the end after Sourceful of Secrets. Yeah, everything else is there, I think. Yeah, it's just slightly different order. Fat Old Son and the Embryo are in different order, reverse order. So I'll show you the vinyls on this one. This is not a cheap LP. The standard version is quite inexpensive. well, sort of 70 or 80 quid. So matte finish on the sleeve, 3 really heavy pressings, really pretty deep yellow with multicolour splatter, really nice. So that's the first one. Again, beautiful. That one's got a bit more dark splattering, darker green and some blacks in there. I've always thought that the yellow, opaque yellow, makes a great background to splatter vinyls. And the third one, again, just as spectacular. So yeah, only 30 of these made. Unfortunately, I had planned to put a bit of this sound track on this video, but my systems are not set up properly at the moment, so I can only tell you what they're saying about the sound. So basically, if you see the standard one, I would say it's definitely worth getting to have the new version, better quality sound from previous releases. But if you get a chance to get this one and you're a coloured vinyl collector, then definitely do it. There we go, I'll do that later. Okay, so that's what's come out from the Brescia show. So there's some more splatter vinyls that have come away. There's a label called Handicap Records, which is a fairly recent label, but I think it's from people who've produced before, just using a different name. So this is called the BBC Suites. Side A is Asam Heart Mother from the BBC, July 1970, and side B is Echoes from the BBC in September 71, which looks like it's an MP3 source. Basically, that's the cover with a nice sort of OB strip style wraparound. These are numbered. It says limited edition splatter vinyl. Mine's 108 of 160 made of these. So I'll show you the vinyl itself. So we're clear with multicoloured rainbow splatter. Very nice indeed. Handicap labels. So all in all, very nice. Definitely one I was looking for. Put a splatter record sticker on the front. So that's that. So again, handicap. We've got a double this time. Several species of small furry songs. That's a good title, isn't it? Nice glossy sleeve, again with a paper OB strip wraparound. This is from Hanover. Gotta be from 1970, I think. Let's have a look. Get the date line for you. 27th of November 1970. So again, lovely glossy sleeve, limited edition coloured vinyl. So not multicoloured this time, but only 100 have been made. Mine's number 24, and there's a green and a red sticker down there which tells you that this is one green and one red. So I'll just quickly show you those. Nice quality pressings again. So translucent green, a tiny little bit of black, which is just remnants of the previous pressing, probably just left in there. And then gorgeous bright red translucent for the second disc. So yeah, just really nicely done. Oops. Okay. And then third one from the same label again, Handicap. This is from the More soundtrack. You don't often get releases of this stuff. So it's a single album, not numbered or anything this time. This is not such a limited one, I don't think. It's a compilation of stuff. So you've got Nightmare from Amsterdam '69, Green is the Colour, BBC, Seabirds outtakes, Hollywood outtakes, The Nile Song remastered, and then side 2, More Blues alternative version, Main Theme alternative version, a Spanish piece remastered, Crying Song remastered, and finally Cymbeline from Winterland 1970. So it's nice compilation of rare stuff, really unusual. What you do get with this one is a lovely poster related to the More film. Very nicely done that. And then the vinyls, which I think vary in colour. Mine's a blue marbled, light blue marbled vinyl, quite attractive. So yeah, Handicap labels again. So it's a good label to if you see these, they're worth getting. They're not sort of thrown together, and a lot of thought's gone into the content as well. So the fourth and final one on this label is a double again, and this again is a splatter, and it's called Monsters of the Space. So it's a beautiful glossy sleeve, again with the paper wraparound strip, and this is from Saarbrücken, Germany. With the date line, if I can remove that, hang on a second. Ugh. I do no preparation for these, as you can see. Here we go, 28th of November 1970. Limited edition, splatter vinyl. Mine's number 61 of 200 they've made of this. So yeah, let's have a look at the vinyls. And you've got the sticker on the top there, it tells you it's a splatter. So first up, white background with super multicoloured splatters. Really properly splattered, no just dots here and there. And they're really nice. I love it when you take a record out and you can feel there's no flexing in it or anything. The second one is quite a contrast, but just as beautiful. Deep green background, multicoloured whites, blues, blacks, reds, splatter. So another lovely thing. That's a show I certainly haven't got a previous version of. I'm not a vast Floyd collector in terms of trying to get every show by any means. So for me that was another essential purchase, or trade as it turned out. Okay, so those are the handicaps. Great label, look out for them if you see them. But probably the one that you probably know of is the last one that I've got to show you. So this is Casino Stroke Godfather Records, and it's a box set called The First Rising Moon. So this is a beautiful super deluxe box set, 5 LPs in here. It's basically the first 2 live shows that they did with the complete Deluxe Had the Moon tracks. There's 350 of these made, and mine's number 290. The shows are Portsmouth 21st February 72 and Bournemouth 22nd February 72, both UK shows. Limited edition 5 LP box set including 4-page booklet, tour poster replica, numbered certificate. That's the back side of it. Okay, so we'll have a look at this. I think this is already sold out on the pre-orders, so I heard the other day. If you do see one, I'll snap them up because they're probably going to be quite saleable in the future. A lovely glossy box. So textured certificate with your number on it, and a little mini poster. UK tour dates for January and February, and then you've got the fold out insert, 4-page booklet as they call it, but some really nice text, especially done for this, and some great photographs. So 5 splatters. First one. So they all follow this blue theme, and these have yellow splatters. So I don't need to show them all, but this is just the first one. Absolutely gorgeous. They're all pretty much the same. This possibly has slightly more splatter on it than some of the others in the box, but they're all brilliant, all gorgeous. Again, the yellow against the blue just makes such a good look. So I don't need to show you all 5. I'll just show you the second one just as a comparison. So yeah, a bit less splatter on that one. So at long last, I think Casino Stroke Godfather have got the message in terms of the vinyls, because they've generally been plain vinyls apart from the odd special one. So, and it's not much. I don't know, it's not any more expensive than it would have been if it had been a standard coloured vinyl. For a 5 LP box, I would say it's about the same price as it would have been, or as previous ones have been. So fantastic stuff. I had to get those. As I say, I was lucky I was able to do trades for most of it, and really happy with those. So hope you've enjoyed the video. I've got a few things to show you in another one coming up shortly. Thanks for watching.